Hey everybody, Sam here with 3D Printing Canada, and today I want to introduce you to the R3D filament dryer. So let's go ahead and take this bad boy out of the box. If you're anything like me, you have a lot of open filament at home, which means you have a lot of filament that's picking up moisture, and you basically are going to need to dry it every time you want to use it. That is where filament dryers come in handy. So it's got one of those little tabs on the box. I hate those. I can never get them to pop out very easily. Didn't do too bad this time. So this whole thing is actually really well packaged. Comes in its nice custom fit cardboard. It's got a quick start guide right there. You have to take it out in order to even get to the dryer. You cannot make those instructions any easier to find. Right out of the box, everything is nice and easy to see, nice and easy to get to. We'll peel our plastic off. They've tucked all of the cables inside the filament dryer for us in a nice bubble wrapped package so that we don't have to worry about anything getting damaged. And when we pull it out, we're gonna see our power cord, our main instruction manual that's gonna go over all of the operation. And then we've also got some PTFE tube with a Bowden fitting on it. That's gonna be for us to put into this wonderful little port so that we can feed directly from the dryer while we're drying the filament. It's also got another user guide in there, and it has the template for the mounting holes on the back. This one can actually be mounted to the wall behind your printer, slightly above your printer, maybe even beside it. Regardless, you can free up some desk space, mount it to the wall using the screw guide so that you know where to put the screws in, and then you don't have to worry about it taking up more space on your desk, because again, I don't have space left on my desk. I have too many printers and filament. We'll go ahead and take this PTFE tube and we will slide it right in here. You can just screw this right into the pre-threaded hole. And now you've got your guide properly set. Now we've got the guide set so that we can feed the filament out through it. And we can pop it open. Again, this is a single spool version, so it only holds one spool of filament at a time, but that's fine because that's all I really need to dry at a time if I'm using it while I dry it. So let's go ahead and get it plugged in and go through some of those screen functions. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and plug the power cable into the back, bring it down here to my handy dandy Power Anywhere bar. And that beep tells me that it has turned on. It automatically comes on with the screen light up here. I'm gonna angle it just a little so that hopefully you guys can see and I'm able to actually reach it a bit better. So first and foremost, we've got an LED light that we can turn on inside the dryer. We can toggle it on and off from the screen here. We can also set all of the different options that we want. We've got PLA, different temperature settings we can do, different time amounts that we can do, and we can change the unit if we would like from Celsius to Fahrenheit. So let's just go back and see what other presets it's got. So that's PLA. We also have what looks like a PETG, which is giving us a different temperature and time setting. We've got ABS, again, giving us a different temperature and time setting. TPU, that looks like some good temperatures for TPU as well. What's this guy? We've got a pre-configuration setting for nylon, which is also awesome. Polycarbonate, another material that needs to be dried when we use it. ASA, HIPS, and that one would be PVA. That one specifically needs to be dried. You gotta dry it while you're using it for best results. So it's good to know that we have a setting and that temperature looks good for it too. Not sure what that one is. It might be PVB. And not sure what that one is either. I'm probably gonna have to check the instructions to confirm some of them. But we also have a PCTG, polypropylene, This thing has a lot of different settings. Definitely gonna have to go back to that instruction manual. But once we've decided on the material we wanna dry, if for whatever reason we want to start changing the temperature, we can just toggle through this set option until we get to the setting that we want to change. I can increase my temperature 1 degree at a time. I can decrease my temperature 1 degree at a time. And when we're all ready to go, you tap on. Once you've tapped the little on off, that's when it's actually gonna start to heat up. So you'll see my thermistor right now is reading 21 degrees. That's because that's how warm the room is, and it's gonna start quickly going up so that we can dry our PLA and get to printing. Now, when I'm using these filament dryers, I do like to put the filament in for a pre-dry, which is a full cycle, and then I restart the filament dryer so it can keep drying while it's running the print. Again, I don't store my filament very well, so I need to do that. You may find that a pre-dry is all you need, but a lot of times a filament dryer is the main thing that you need. It can save so many printing problems. So watch for these getting added to our website soon, and hopefully you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.